Welcome back, people. How's everyone doing? Today's video, as it says in the title, full day of eating. Everybody likes a full day of eating. I don't know about you guys, but it seems to be for me, the times I watch YouTube is either when I'm eating food or when I'm doing cardio. And usually, whilst I'm eating food, I'm either watching somebody else train or watching somebody else eat food. So, just like you lot, I love a full day of eating. So we're gonna take you through my training day calories, which is the same as rest day calories, just because at the moment I'm tracking macros using MyFitnessPal. I'm not following a diet plan because I'm enjoying having a little bit of flexibility and freedom actually. When I finished the photo shoot, there were loads of things that I wanted to try and things that I was craving, and still to this day, like there's certain foods where I'm like, I really fancy that today. And I'm getting a bit more creative with my cooking. Like yesterday, I fancied like a sticky beef stir fry sort of thing. I had some noodles, so I cooked that up, tracked it all on MyFitnessPal. It was lovely, having a little bit of variation. I'm enjoying it. So I'm tracking calories. At the moment, I'm on 3,250. I'll put my macros up on the screen just there. And then what I'll do is, as I'm going through each meal, I'll put the macros up of each meal as well. But yeah, so today, I'm training a little bit later on than I usually would because I've got a PT client in the evening at 6 p.m. So I'll probably get to the gym for 3 to train push and then have my post-workout meal, PT, Sam his name is, and then come home, have my final meal before bed, and that'll be it, lights out. So follow along. Any questions, as always, drop them down below. If you haven't subscribed already, what the fuck are you doing? Hit the subscribe button right now. I'm gonna wait. You done it yet? Good. Enjoy the video. So, meal one. This is my air fried chicken sausage egg omelette. I've been having this for a long time now. Even before the photo shoot, I was having this breakfast and it's just stayed the same, just because I find that I don't like having carbs first meal of the day, just because it makes me feel a little bit more lethargic. I can't concentrate as much, so I've kept carbs out of this meal, and this kind of fills me up quite a lot. So eventually calories will get to the point where I'll need to put more calories in this meal, which is absolutely fine because I wouldn't mind a bagel or something with this one. But basically in this meal we've got 2 eggs, a handful of spinach, 2 chicken sausages, jalapenos, beetroot, and then I put it in this air fryer proof tray, smack it in the air fryer, 195 degrees for 12 minutes, and it comes out really nice crispy omelette. So if you've got an air fryer, you need to give this a try. So yeah, that's meal one. Calories will be up on the screen as always, but excuse me, catch you in a bit. Oh, there's some serious bags under my eyes. God damn. This is what meal one looks like before it goes into the air fryer. Sloppy. Looks like shit. However, when it comes out, it's crispiness. So we put it on chip mode because then it asks me to stir it midway through, or shake, it says, so 195. 12 minutes, and here we have, ladies and gentlemen, the final product. Woo! Look at that. I don't know what's going on with that corner, but bash.
Peppers might be a shout as well.
Yeah, that's good.
Finally cut.
It just means I've got to prepare them. Can't be asked.
Yeah. What?
Next meal. So this is what I mean when I say I'm craving different foods. Today, I fancy like a tuna rice bowl, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do it egg fried tuna rice bowl. And a pro tip, if you're ever just craving certain foods and you macro track, go onto TikTok, whatever it is you're craving, type that in and somebody's done a recipe for it. So I've just literally typed in egg fried tuna rice, and there's a rough recipe that I'm gonna kind of follow. Well, I've watched it, so I kind of have an idea in my head now. So I'm gonna start by scrambling the eggs, adding the tuna, mixed veggies, seasonings, cooked rice. Bosh! That's gonna be banging, so stay tuned, see how it turns out. Could go terribly wrong, could be banging. We'll see. Thought I'd bring you along for the journey because this could go terribly wrong. I'm still practicing my cooking skills, so bear with me. Now we're gonna add oil into the pan. Little tip to not use the oil. So what I'm gonna do is add a drop. Obviously I don't want the additional calories from the oil. I mean, I could, but I don't want to have to track it. So what I'm going to do is take the oil around the pan, move it around a little bit like that, and then get a tissue. Basically, you're just going to dab it in a little bit and just move it around the pan nicely. And that's how you grease the pan without using excessive amount of oil. So now we're going to crack 2 eggs, I believe. Like I said, fully just winging this. I should probably do, yeah, I'll do the veg first because that's frozen. Oh, bollocks. Way too much veg. Shit! Bit of carrot on the floor. Look at this. Woo! So what I'm going to do is when the veg is thawed out, move it to one side and then bang the eggs in just there in that little space I've made. Going in with the eggs, scramble those bad boys. Turn this bloody pan down a bit because that's way too hot. I'm going to add my tuna. If you're going for tuna, you've got to go for John West. He is the man when it comes to tuna. We love John. Right, from here, we're gonna add some seasoning. So, I'm fully winging this, like I said. We're going with curry powder. Could be a mistake. Soy sauce, is that gonna work? It's going in. Garlic granules and some low salt. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that's smelling banging. I probably should have weighed out my rice before, but going off the fly here. I know that one serving, 50 grams of dry weight rice is 115 grams cooked, so that's what I'm going to weigh out now. That's a poverty serving of rice right there. I'm probably going to have some more, add some more carbs in this meal because I want some more damn carbs. It's not smelling bad. Should we try a little bit? Oh wow, that is better than I expected. Going to go in some jalapenos and then a little bit of spinach. Again, probably should have done that earlier, but better late than never. Now we're going to wait for the spinach to wilt down. I've outdone myself here. What else can I add in? Maybe some hot sauce? Oh yeah, that's bringing out all the smells. Right, that'll do it. That is the final product. That's not bad. Right, little taste test. Probably should have waited for it to cool down a little bit. I mean, it's not brilliant, I'm not going to lie, but it's all right. I'm also going to smack in a bagel. This one is frozen, as you can hear. So, in the toaster it goes on the defroster mode. Don't know why I'm telling you that. I'm going to try it out of a bowl rather than out of the pan. Now it's cooled down a little bit. And I've put some sweet chili sauce on there as well. The low sugar one, so minimal calories. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That tastes much better now than out of the pan earlier. See, this is preparation for future life. Oh no. How is the battery nearly dead on my camera? I literally charged it last night. Hopefully this doesn't cut out. But as I was saying, this is preparing me for future life when I've got potentially kids. I need the cooking skills honed in now. That's what I'm doing. I also got a bagel thin with one with Biscoff spread and one with jam. I'll put the macros up here. I haven't actually worked them out yet because I haven't plugged it into my MyFitnessPal, but I'm kind of just winging each day at the moment. And no, it's not optimal, but I'm enjoying having a bit of variation in my diet. You can still make progress just normally tracking macros. Like all of the food that I eat come from clean, whole sources. And I like to have the odd treat every now and again, like the Biscoff spread. Like it's a tiny bit of fucking spread. Get off my back, all right? But this is what I'm enjoying doing right now. Is it 100% optimal? No. Am I gonna be a pro bodybuilder or step on the Olympia stage one day? No. So I'm going to enjoy this. Excuse the eating whilst talking, how rude. And then crack on with some check-ins. Hello. Next meal up. It's the one you've all been waiting for. Cream of rice. Cream of rice. Cream of rice, cream of rice, cream of rice, cream of rice. The go-to pre-workout meal. So, cream of rice is actually in the fridge. I made it earlier because I prefer it cold. So that's cooling in there. Whilst that's cooling, I'm also having, I'll run you through it exactly. 100 grams of cream of rice, 50 grams of whey, which will be the chocolate orange flavor. This one, I'd give it 8.5 out of 10. Thought it would be better than this and I've heard good things, but it's still good, don't get me wrong, but it's not in my top 3. So 50 grams of that as a paste, 15 grams of dark chocolate, 1 large banana, 15 grams of honey and 100 grams of frozen raspberries, which comes at 821 calories. I love this meal. As you can tell, I'm very excited. So I'm gonna make the paste. If you've never had whey as a paste, firstly, you need to do it with Perform Whey because every other whey that I've tried just goes gritty. So you're gonna put your desired whey in, and then instead of adding a shit ton of water like you would to a shake, you can either use water or milk. I like to use oat milk because it tastes better. Literally add a drop, and it's just enough to make it go into like a nice thick paste. Obviously how thick you want it is personal preference, but I like mine runny enough so you can kind of pour it over your other ingredients, and it should go to like a, ooh, look at that, that is porn right there. Now I'm going to chop up my nana. Bananas have got to be one of the best fruits out there. Who agrees? Comment down below. So here's one I made earlier. As you can see, it's gone pretty hard on top, but that, it's just perfection. At this stage, I'm just a master of cream of rice. So we're slapping in the banana, and we're going in with 100 grams of frozen berries. Next up, it's a bit of a concoction, this meal, but I fucking love it. 15 grams of honey, drizzle that over, lovely jubbly. Now this is the bit you're gonna wanna see. Excuse the messy kitchen surface. I have not cleaned up from earlier, to be honest. Been extremely busy today. But now, here's the paste. I mean, if that just doesn't make you weak at the knees, I don't know what will. And of course, if you know me, you know I'm licking this bowl. That's so good. I mean, join me for a taste test. And if you're wondering, do I eat in my office? Yes, I do, because if I eat on the sofa or at the table, I just tend to sit there for a bit longer. I'll probably whack a YouTube video on, and if I slouch on the sofa, I get a bit lazy and I end up staying there. So if I just eat this, watch something on here, and then crack on back with work, I don't break up the day too much. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Banana, cream of rice, berry, honey, paste. Oh, it just doesn't get old. It's literally like a cake, and I've got such a big sweet tooth that I need shit like this in my diet. Fucking brilliant. I'm gonna eat this, enjoy a bit of YouTube, and crack on with work. Then I'm gonna train. Today's push, and then I'll have my post-workout meal at the gym because I've got a PT session straight after. The first one at the coach, which I'm very much excited for. So I'll catch you later. And we're back in the kitchen, making the post-workout meal, which is going to be chicken, rice, who would have guessed it, and choco shells. If you've tried these are Lidl's variation of them, but I used to have this cereal when I was younger. It's up there with one of the best. So we've got 250 grams of raw weight chicken, 50 grams of rice, and I have tomatoes and cucumber with that meal as well, but I don't track it. And 200 milliliters of oat milk, and then 65 grams of choco shells. So that'll get prepared, and I will train, eat that, and then my final meal will be a little yogurt speciale dessert, which you'll see when I get back from the gym. So stay fucking tuned. I will take my camera to the gym and hopefully record myself eating it if the gym's not too busy, because I get a bit anxious when people are watching me film. And I'm back. It's been a long day. Very productive day though. I've enjoyed it, but I feel fucked now, honestly. I feel battered. I don't think I got very good sleep last night because I woke up this morning, you know when you just don't feel well rested, like you wake up, you got bags under your eyes, they feel heavy, and it's just caught up with me today. But I had a really good PT session with a new client, Sam. First one at the coach, so big milestone. But yeah, he said he wants to sign up, so looking forward to working with him. So now I need to get down my final meal, which is just a protein only meal. 50 grams of whey, 125 grams of 0% Greek yogurt, and 100 grams of frozen raspberries. So this meal was actually like a go-to during my diet, and it's just another one to satisfy that sweet tooth if you've got one. So I've literally just put in the yogurt, 50 grams of whey, added in like a splash of water. This is the whey I'm using, by the way. The ice cream flavour, pretty decent. Again, not in my top 3, but yeah, decent. Looks like that.
And then when you add in the frozen blueberries, it goes into like a nice ice cream. You know, it's got to be a little taste test. Every time. Macros for the meal. And that is it for the full day of eating. Some other stats. I was about 90 kilos this morning, I believe. And this amount of calories is allowing me to push my body weight up. However, I'm a bit guilty of going nuts at the weekend. So usually I have like some kind of family event, meeting up with friends, a meal out, and I tend to just enjoy those meals because I want to live life a little bit. I'll be on this level of calories throughout the week, and then at the weekend I'll indulge a little bit and probably eat too much realistically, and my body weight always jumps up. So I would say this level of calories is probably around maintenance for me, but then the weekend takes me into a surplus, which again, it's not the optimal way of doing things, and I probably should calm it down a little bit at the weekend, in all truth. But I also wanted to enjoy life a little bit and enjoy foods I enjoy with the people that are closest to me, so I'm going to keep doing that, and I'll learn from my mistakes the hard way. Alright, so we'll leave it there, people. Hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below if you've got any questions, or just DM me on Instagram. Like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, all the supportive stuff, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya.